Hello and welcome back to Neo Plays WWF SmackDown. We are at the Survivor Series. I believe I mentioned last time that there's definitely not going to be a Survivor Series match on this card, but maybe there'll be some kind of tag team match or something. Looks like there's a four-way dance for nothing, no title. Just four guys fighting, test won that. And then we are defending our European Championship against Val Venus, which should be interesting. I do think it's interesting for one of the oldest WWF pay-per-view concepts that there's still, like, to this day in 2017, it is impossible to do a Survivor Series match in a WWF game. At least none of the games in this series. I don't know, maybe there is some wrestling games. Probably some of the older ones when it was 2D could have done something like that, I don't know. But I know none of the ones I've ever played could you possibly do a Survivor Series match. In this game, you can only have 4 people in the ring, which isn't enough to make up even one Survivor Series team. For those who don't know... Come on, kick out. Okay. Well, I thought he had me there for a second. But for those of you who don't know, because I imagine not everyone watching this is a wrestling fan, the Survivor Series match is a 5-on-5 elimination tag team match, which means you need to have 10 people in the match to do it properly. I have not been able to pick up this item to save my life, and I don't know why. Oh, I did a taunt there by mistake. But, oh well, I guess I'll just ignore it. But, like, in this game, you could only do 4 people. Eventually, when they got to the PS2, you got to where you could have 6 people in the ring at a time, which is better, but still not nearly enough. And then it was 6 for a long time until, like, just this year, they announced that you could have 8 people in the ring at a time in the most recent game, and that's on the PS4 and Xbox One. That it's just the limitations, I guess, of the... There we go. Okay. What is this? Is this a rapier I'm holding? It looks like a sword, but I think it's actually like a putter. I think it's a golf club. Okay. I thought, for a little bit, especially since we held it by the head, it looked like. Let me pick that up again. Like, yeah, the way we hold this makes it look like it's a sword. Why would you hold it by the club part? Isn't that the part you would want to hit somebody with? I don't know. For some reason, this random golf club in the middle of this parking lot is the only weapon we have in our hardcore match here. Which, I don't know why this is a Falls Count Anywhere match anyway, given the hardcore championship exists. So you would think they would save that stipulation for those matches and then let the European title be decided. If it had to have a gimmick, something like a ladder match or something like that. But whatever. I don't even know if there is a ladder match in this game. Is there? I'm trying to remember. I can't specifically recall playing one, but I think there is. I think they do have ladder matches and stuff like that in here. It's hard to imagine a wrestling game without a ladder match. It's just probably a lot different than what I'm used to playing in the more recent games. But let's go ahead. We'll just hit him with this. See if we can get a pin. That was our suplex finisher there. I have never bothered to change our moveset, and honestly, it's working well enough for us that I don't think I will. I've gotten kind of used to... We came back to the ring to celebrate. I've gotten kind of used to our moveset, and I don't want to tweak it like I had originally thought I would. So we'll just keep this default moveset, which is fine for a wrestle guy. Anyway, we had our first successful title defense, and now X-Pac's calling out Kane. Real-life storyline spilling into the game here. Oh, look! Kane's on the Titantron. We haven't gotten to see this video yet. I don't remember... I remember seeing this before when I played the game as a kid, but I don't actually think it goes anywhere. Yeah, who will know what will happen next? Nobody. It's that unpredictable. But, we got a hardcore match between Big Boss Man and X-Pac. X-Pac won that. I don't know if we're supposed to be watching these matches or not. I've never watched matches I'm not in, though. We tried it last time and it got boring pretty quick. So here we are in... Oh, it's in the boiler room. Wonder what Al Snow and Steve Blackman are talking about. I don't know. This might be relevant to us. We fought both these guys before. Al Snow just last week. I like this setting, though. We need more boiler rooms in the wrestling games. It's a cool location. It's an interesting place. So, doesn't seem to be related to this either. We're getting a lot of videos, like little cutscenes, in that pay-per-view, so that's interesting. But now we're done with the Survivor Series. Looks like some stuff might be building. I don't know how we factor into a lot of those storylines, if we do at all. Steve Blackman had a match there, but nothing came of it. Kane and Yeah, the people we saw in those cutscenes are in like every match on the SmackDown. Oh, here we go. Special referee match against X-Pac. Undertaker's the referee. I skipped both mine and X-Pac's entrances, but I don't think we've actually seen the Undertaker's entrance. He's been involved in several of our matches. He keeps running out, and I don't know what he's doing. I honestly don't know what stake he has in any of my rivalries or whatever. But I think that's just, I don't know, there's something hilarious about that image of the Undertaker in the referee shirt. But I don't know, it's just good. I just like it. Makes me smile. It seems so out of character. I don't think I've ever seen the Undertaker be a special referee, at the very least not this version. Like, if it was Biker Undertaker when he lost the occultist stuff for a while and was just a motorcyclist, that would have made more sense to see him in that. And that wouldn't have been quite as funny. And that may have happened, I don't know, but I can't recall ever seeing either the Ministry Deadman or any of the like spooky versions of Undertaker in a referee's shirt. I would almost want to see maybe like a striped version of one of his other type of outfits, or I don't know. He probably would have just worn like his usual singlet, but then like the top part would have been striped or something like that. I don't know. Thinking about like later Undertaker. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just I don't know what this match is about. I'm just babbling about Undertaker's clothing because I don't know why we're fighting X-Pac in this match. We've definitely fought X-Pac before. We won the Royal Rumble as X-Pac. Although I don't think he knows that was us. I think he thinks he did it all on his own, but he's just a pawn. Oh, well, there we go. I took out the ref, but Undertaker got right back up. He's a lot sturdier than your typical referee. Now he's mad at me. I'm sorry, you got in the way. Crap. It's gonna turn into a handicap match, isn't it? I pissed off the ref. I didn't mean to. That's something that you don't normally have to worry about too much in this game, because there's not usually a referee actually physically in the ring, just in these special referee matches. But we'll see if we can maybe get the win in spite of that. Hopefully. Oh, was that a rope break? I thought, well, maybe I was touching ropes. I don't know. Let's see if we can. Okay. I couldn't tell if that was a slow count or not, but like I don't think it would have been a pin either way. But if the referee starts counting slow for us, then that's gonna last the whole match. Let's see. Okay, that time he didn't even get to 1. Just trying to. Here we go. Yeah, he's definitely counting slow, but we still won. Our trusty backslide pin that always gets the job done for old Wrestle Guy. We're pretty tired there, though. Look at that. But we have another big win. Pretty soon we're going to surpass Stone Cold, I think, as the top guy in the company. It's got to happen eventually, right? He's having this feud with Big Show right now, looks like. But we'll move on to the Royal Rumble. Okay, and this will probably be the rest of the episode. We can't really be at the Royal Rumble again, can we? Like, how quickly do years pass in this world? But yeah, once again, we're the first guy to come out in the Rumble. I skipped the rest of our entrance, and here we get Chyna. We haven't seen Chyna's entrance, I don't think. We've been involved with her in the Royal Rumble before, but we haven't actually seen her come out. But this looks like it's another one where it glitches to where the wrestler doesn't actually come out at all. It just shows the choppy version of the video. I don't know why that happens. So, Mr. Ass was the third guy out. I skipped that. But then we got Mark Henry during the sexual chocolate phase, which is just all kinds of awful. Like, I like Mark Henry, but I don't know what they were trying to do here with this gimmick. But yeah, that's our lineup. It's just, the Royal Rumble is so weird in this game. There's not 30 people, there's usually well over that. We are always number 1. The same person is number 1 every year, back to back. It's just crazy. And they seem to have more than one a year. I don't know. I haven't been keeping close eye on the dates, but it's just so weird to me that we're already in a Royal Rumble. It feels like we just had a Royal Rumble like the other day. Like we just had WrestleMania. But I guess it does seem like the only pay-per-views we go to are mostly the big 4. I feel like we've seen other pay-per-views. So, like, we saw a Fully Loaded, right? I seem to recall seeing a Fully Loaded. Okay, let's see if we can get Mr. Ass out of here. We don't need 2 ass men. How do I forgot how to change my... Damn it! I forgot to change who I was focused on again. It takes so long to figure it out because I have to sit there and look at which way my wrestler's looking. God damn. That pisses me off. Can we... Here, I was gonna say, can we skip the rest of this? Because I don't care. I don't want to do another Royal Rumble. We just did one. And we're already out. And I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of this now at this point. Why am I always number 1? It's completely ruins any fun that could be had in this match. But whatever. I'm Mankind. But you know what? I don't want another Royal Rumble to take up a whole episode, so I'm going to play the rest of this. But I'm just going to cut to the end when whoever wins, wins. Okay, well, it's over. Paul Bearer won. The Royal Rumble is so fucked up in this game. It's so messed up. But you know what? This one was weird. I think at the end of the episode, I might play like a sped up version of it for those of you who are curious. Like, if you want to see me give easily the most dominant performance I've ever given in a Royal Rumble, a history-making dominant performance if it would have happened in real life, go ahead and watch after the video. I'll show a sped up version of the whole match. Just for those who are curious, but I didn't want it to take up the whole episode. So this episode will be a little bit longer just because of that at the end, but you don't have to watch it if you don't care. Rock v Triple H. Just got a few things here. Okay, now we've got a European title match with The Undertaker. Now Undertaker's staking his claim. After we were the first person eliminated in the Royal Rumble that his manager won, Undertaker is coming after us for the European title. I'm letting the entrance play here just because we didn't see Undertaker's entrance when he's in his, like, actual outfit. There we go, that's how he's supposed to look. A little bit more spooky, I guess, than the referee outfit. But this should be... this is going to be a tough match. I don't know if we can beat Undertaker one-on-one here. It'll be a real test for us. Not to be confused with the test we've fought many times already. I don't know why we keep having these Falls Count Anywhere matches for the title either. I don't remember that being a thing with the European title, that, like, title matches we usually Falls Count Anywhere. But we do get to see another location. We haven't wrestled here before. And this is actually kind of an interesting one because with that island in the middle of this kitchen, you get, like, this, basically the equivalent of a turnbuckle that's in the middle of the area instead of the corners. Like, it functions the same way as, like, the announce table in later games, which I don't think the announce table is in this game. I don't remember seeing it, but you can climb up a bit and do diving attacks and things like that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get up here, I thought we could do a diving attack off of it, but I guess not. No, it's just letting me do normal attacks. It's really weird. But, yeah, I guess we can just fight on top of it. That's cool, too, I guess. Can I break this over Undertaker's head, maybe? I tried to. Didn't happen. But, here we go. I thought I was going to slam him on it for a second. That would have been cool. But I don't think you can do that in this game. Just slam somebody onto an item like that. At least not a big item like that. Maybe like a chair or something you could. Maybe that would do more damage. But I don't think that was something that was worked into the gameplay yet at this point. So they're starting to wear him down, I noticed. He's not getting up quite as quickly. Still in the early stages here, though, where anything can really happen. I'm just slamming him over and over again, basically. Whoa. I tried to do my shoulder block, but I must have messed up the timing because he just stopped still. I don't know what that was about. Ugh, okay. On the good side, the bright side, we don't have to worry about getting hit with old school here in this location. I don't think that's something that's going to happen. Although I guess you could do it along the table. It just wouldn't look as impressive. But I don't even think that move is in this game. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't remember the year 2000 super well for wrestling, and that is the year we're in, I think. That's the copyright year on the start of the game anyway. I've been curious about that, but it being 2000 means that a lot of the wrestling, how people look and how they behave and stuff is based off of things that happened in, like, 1999. There we go. We did it. It was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. back in the ring to celebrate our big win over Undertaker. So, we may suck at Royal Rumbles, but at least we're good in title matches, Falls Count Anywhere matches especially. Not really sure where this is going to lead for us, though. Oh, there's the different test. We got the McMahons versus New Age Outlaws, and then a Battle Royal for the world title. I would have liked to have been in that, but maybe we can't hold 2 titles. I really thought we could, but it's WrestleMania. I think we've got some time. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll just have our WrestleMania moment again. Again, it feels like we just had a WrestleMania, but let's skip on ahead here. Deborah versus Tori. Man, the women's title scene's really changed since then. Undertaker won, of course. And, oh, hey, I was talking about Test. Now we get a face test with the most dominant Royal Rumble performer in perhaps ever as a referee. I didn't actually look, but I assume this is for our title. Though maybe it's not, since it's not a Falls Count Anywhere match. But, I mean, it's a match at WrestleMania. I'm assuming it's for the title. If it's not, it's exactly the same thing as the match we had before, except with less interesting people. Last year, our WrestleMania match was that we faced Chris Jericho, a different Canadian, with The Rock as a special referee. This feels like a big downgrade, honestly. Like, I know I was just hyping up how like big of a star X-Pac must be, given the Royal Rumble performances we've given him in this game, but I still don't think he's The Rock. I don't think X-Pac in any possible conceivable universe would have ever been The Rock. But, well, I guess we just moved down in the world. Maybe the European title is more of a weight on us than the stepping block I was hoping it would be. But, let's see here. I think X-Pac's counting slow on us. It seems... Definitely doesn't seem like we're getting as many counts as we normally would for that amount of time. I'm just doing lots of roll-up here, just because when I'm behind him, it's easier to do a roll-up than to try and fight him. And there we see it pays off. So there we go. What a great WrestleMania match we just had with Test and X-Pac as a special referee. What a big win. And no, it was non-title. Okay, so whatever. Stone Cold and Big Show is still feuding. When are we going to get our shot? Oh, congratulations, we must have unlocked somebody. Prince Albert, nice. He's in the can. Okay. So that's gonna be, let me make sure that Prince Albert's in the game here. Or was it, this was another, like, you can make, not, you've unlocked, wasn't it? So, we just got, like, his parts? Is that what happened? I need to get used to that. I keep thinking we've unlocked a new character that we might get to interact with, but... That's not, doesn't seem to be the case. So, oh, we've got a house show. It's been a long time since one of those. But we'll check in on that later. Let's check our rankings. See, yeah, we're still number 2. And we're only 7 points behind Stone Cold. Like, we are so far above Mankind and Big Show and the people that are in these world title matches. There's X-Pac. I guess X-Pac right now is bigger than The Rock. I take back what I said. But, we'll see what happens next week. I hope you guys will join me then. Hopefully there won't be a Royal Rumble in that episode. But now, if you are curious to see how this Royal Rumble went, just stick around. I'll play like a sped up version. I think it was hilarious. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.